Hi, this is a quick video on how to properly size your flatbot. So we need our flatbots to be pretty small. This is for a couple of reasons. First, we want to make sure all our flatbots are relatively the same size. And secondly, the 3D printer can only print things of a certain size. They're not very big machines, so we can only print relatively tiny things. So to size our flatbot, we got to follow the instructions. So we want to make sure that the maximum height is 75 millimeters, the width is 50 millimeters, and the thickness is 10 millimeters. Now it can be smaller if you want it to, but these are the maximum dimensions. The first thing we need to do is group our bot together. Now, for right now, your flat bot, if you click on a part of it like this foot and drag it away, it's probably going to pull away from the rest of the flat bot. So we want to make sure everything is connected. Now, just like we did with our keychain, to do that, we're going to click over here away from our design and draw a red selection box. Now, this selection box is only going around my flatbot. I'm not including those words down there because I don't want to include those. When I release my mouse, I get all of these blue outlines and everything is selected. Then I can click the group button up here, the one right next to that little light bulb, and now, once it clicks, it's going to click to one color. That's going to show us that everything is grouped together. Now, when I grab it and move it around, it's going to move all together. It's one shape. Now, if you want it to still say different colors, if you click right here on the solid, and then there's this option where it says multicolor. So you can change the color if you want the whole thing to be light blue or to be pink. Or you can click on multicolor and it'll go back to those original colors that you had chosen before you grouped the shape. Now, if I put my mouse over one of the little white squares in the bottom, it's going to tell me how big my flatbot currently is. So right now it is 212.36 millimeters tall, 176.14 millimeters wide. And remember, to get the thickness, I can click on this little white square on top in the middle of the flatbot. And it's currently 34 millimeters thick. So this flatbot's way too big, much larger than our maximum requirements. So remember, to size something, I can click on those white boxes and kind of drag things around to change the size of my flatbot. Or I can click right on this number right here and type in 75. And now that's going to give me an exactly 75 millimeter tall flatbot. But remember, the width is also needs to be less than 50. So I can drag that in like this till I get a number that's less than 50, or I can type it 50 right on the dot. So now I have a flatbot that is 75 millimeters tall and 50 millimeters wide. And the last thing I need to do is to make it less thick. So right now you can see it looks pretty funny now that it's smaller, but still that same 34 millimeters thickness. So I can click on this and drag it down so that it is 10 millimeters thick and it's nice and flat. And the last thing I want to do is just double, triple check that everything is connected. So everything's really, really flat on the bottom. There's nothing hanging out like underground or under the build plate. Everything's connected. The eyeballs are connected to the head. The hair is all connected. The arms are connected. Everything looks good to go. And this flatbot is ready to submit.